So today I am doing a review on my 2007 Speed Triple. And then now, this is an ownership review. This isn't just, I just got the bike and I like it, or I'm testing out someone else's bike, or, no, this is my bike. This is the bike that I ride just about every single nice day that I can. And so this is a real ownership review, what you can expect if you buy this bike. In my opinion, I think that's probably the best review you could ever look at. So, like I said, it's a Triumph. It is, I believe, the oldest motorcycle company that's still in business known to man. So, yes, it is older than Harley Davidson. Now, this bike is, for those that don't know, it's a 1050cc. It's a 3-cylinder. So it produces noises that you've never heard before. And what I mean by that is when the bike is idling, you could say probably reminds you of an old school muscle car cammed out idling. But when that rev limiter starts getting up to about 11,000 RPM, you can expect this thing to sound like... This bike, there is no lag. You have power from 2,000 RPM all the way to 12,000 RPM. It doesn't care. You're gonna, no matter what gear you're in, no matter what RPM you're at, you twist the throttle and you're gonna move. It does not care. It's just, you can't explain it. It's just, I can't describe it. I've ridden other bikes. I've ridden an R1, and this bike, even though the R1 is a faster bike, when it comes to turns and corners, it doesn't feel like it is. And when it comes to the RPM power band range of the R1, it just didn't feel like it had it. It had like $3,000 worth of power band that you could use. In this bike, it's like you got the whole tack. It's just unbelievable how it's just insane power on command. Like, here we go. I'll put it coming out of the corner, 6th gear. Just twist the throttle. That's wide open from 6th gear, still pulling. All the way to 84 in 6 from about 3,000. I remember seeing 3. This bike, it really does make up for the rider. Like, someone that's never ridden a motorcycle can hop on this bike and or outride someone that is experienced on it, But it's just, it blows my mind. It's super comfortable. I've done videos where I spent the whole day on the bike doing 300 miles, and I feel great. I feel like I can keep going. Hey kids, how's it going? Stay in school. Reliability. This bike is unbelievably reliable. I have never had a breakdown. I think all I've done is change the oil, put tires on it. That's about it. The only one problem I had, it wasn't even a big deal, but the wires that go from the stator to the battery got, the connector screwed up somehow, and I think the wire started to touch, and so they shorted out, and all I did was just put a new connector on it, and that was just 15 minutes with a pair of wire strippers and a little bit of know-how. It was not difficult at all, and that's the biggest problem I've had with my bike. So that, I think, is well said about it. people always give me crap. Oop, missed the shift. People always give me crap about, you know, like, oh, I have sticker bombs, it looks tacky, or your bike has rust on it, which I did on purpose, by the way. And they give me crap for it, and I don't know why. Like, I have all these stickers on my bike are from my friends that gave them to me. I didn't like, you know, I didn't like try to do it. It's just like, if someone gave me a sticker, I didn't know where to put it. I'm like, all right, you know what? I'm just gonna start sticking them all right here. And so I started doing that because it's like a real Facebook. It's like a physical Facebook. Like someone has like their stuff, something of them on my bike. You know what I mean? And so it's cool because it's like a piece of their life is in your life. It's like you're always going to look at it and think about that person. It's comfortable, it's fast, it's drop dead gorgeous. It looks absolutely stunning. It's brilliant. It's just absolutely brilliant. There isn't one thing I don't like about it. Except not quite. You see, it does have a few design flaws. Speedo, for example. It just doesn't work half the time. You push the buttons and it doesn't change. The only one that still works is the average miles per gallon. And I don't know why. It's like the buttons just don't register with the circuit board. Other than that, I really don't have any complaints. This thing is amazing. You know, it's like, all that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter when you're riding it. You know, you're not worried about the clock. You're not worried about, you know, setting, oh, let's see how many MPGs I'm getting. You know, you don't give a shit about that. You know, you're more worried about the throttle. You're more worried about leaning in and out of corners. You're more worried about actually feeling like you're on a motorcycle, because that's what I love. I mean, I could just be holding handlebars and going down the road, and I'm gonna be completely happy. I don't care, like, I don't care if my phone's here, I don't care if I have mirrors, I don't care. As long as I'm holding handlebars and there's a motor and wheels, I'm happy. If I had the choice, would I buy this bike over again? And the answer to that is very simple. It's yes. I wouldn't mind owning another one right now. I would like to have one this one has sentimental value to me, but I would like to get another one to, you know, start stunting and doing wheelies and whatnot. One that I can drop and, you know, not worry about, and then have a nice bike for long rides, and, you know, being this one, my sentimental value bike. Alright, so I'm going to Mohegan Sun to get food because I am starving. I don't know where I'm gonna go, but yeah, so that's pretty much it for this review. It sounds good in here. All right, going to the top. if I can hit my head on these things. I must have gone faster. It's really impossible to leave this bike without looking back. Johnny Rockets is a pretty good restaurant. I like it. So thank you so much for watching. I hope this video helps. If you are looking at a Triumph Speed Triple, highly recommend it. I'm absolutely in love with mine, and I honestly can't see me on any other bike. I feel like I'm more than qualified to answer that question. Is the Triumph Speed Triple a worthy bike? The answer is yes, it is very highly worthy. I'll make a deal with you. I'll let you have my spot if you help me start my bike. I just need someone to hold the throttle because I have my starter down here. Thank you. I don't know what's going on with it. It just started doing it.
Where's that?
It's right here. You just twist that a little. Oh yeah, you can do that too. It's right here, this black one. Thank you. Have a good day.